Today on Why I Kept It, Mord im Arosa. Now, earlier in the week we talked about El Grande, which was the king of area control games that happened to have a cube tower. Today, we are looking at the granddaddy of all cube tower games. Now, you might notice the Zoch or Zoch, inform my pronunciation in the comments if you please. That company always has extremely interesting components in their games. They're not necessarily dexterity games, but they have some form of physicality to them. You're moving bits, you're using your hands, you're doing something, not just rolling dice and playing cards. And in this case, you get the aforementioned ridiculous cube tower. Now, this is a murder mystery game. This is pure deduction. And the point of this game is to drop cubes into the tower to pin people at the scene of a crime. And before I drop one in, I will show you here. This thing goes straight through. This is a straight shot to the other end. Completely hollow. But there are spaces that you can land on. There's only a small gap in the middle. So as the game progresses, players are dropping these cubes in. Sometimes they fall halfway through. Sometimes they go all the way and hit the bottom of the ground. Like I said, cube towers. I could do this all day. So this is a game of audio clues. You are intently listening. Do not try to play this at a convention. This is not a convention game. You want to listen and see, did that, it heard a couple little bumps. Did it get down to number 1 or get up to number 2? You're either going to try to call out a floor number with another player and try to pin them at the scene of a crime. Say, oh, I think there's going to be red on floor 2. Let's pull it up. Big reveal, where you're right or where you're wrong. If you're wrong, as a penalty, you got to dump some of your own cubes in there to create more evidence people could find of you. Or, alternatively, if you don't want to try to pin something on someone else, you can call out your own color, and if you're right, you get to wipe away that evidence so no one else can put you on the tracker. It does come with a little board here. This is representative of the tower itself. It has all the floors on it. And early in the game, you mark where the scene of the crime actually occurred, and then you start to track who's been caught at what floor. The closer you've been caught to the scene of the crime, even on the same floor, the worse it's going to be. So it's the person who is least guilty of murder will win this game. And it's just so much fun. It is purely unique. Why did I keep it? Because there literally is no other game like this. You take a look here. See, we did get a black cube to land on 4, a yellow on 3. Nothing fell all the way through, but I will say if you play with, say, like a metal table where it makes a stupidly obvious clang when the cubes drop, it is pretty funny. You'll have a good laugh at the table when that happens to you. Always down to check out a Zoch game because they are 100% unique, and this one is no different. Mord im Arosa, not a game that's out there all that often, but it is a permanent member of my collection. I do not regret that at all. Thanks for watching, everybody. Check it out. Check out the YouTube. Check out the Twitter. Keep the views coming. See you around.